You are in the most incredible city in the west coast of Florida. We are the city of the future, and that's what REO started.
My great-grandfather was Ransom Eli Olds. He started the Oldsmobile Motor Company in Lansing, Michigan. He was with it for about 4 years and then moved on and started the Rio Motor Car Company after that. And as far as Oldmar is, he went there in about 1914 or 15, purchased a large piece of property and called the city Oldmar, and his intention was to have it similar to what they do today with timeshares. He was going to bring people down from New York, Michigan, and places like that on the train, put them up in the hotel, and sell them pieces of property, which would become their retirement homes after they finally quit work.
REOs knew that Henry Plant had constructed a railroad to this growing city that they called Tampa, Florida. And they also realized that Henry Flagler had built the railroad to Miami. So Olds thought, well, you know what? Because these two industrialists are going to Florida, there must be something down there. So he came down here in 1913 looking for land. He saw this land. It was 37,400 acres, and he decided he liked it. And in 1916, he signed the papers, and Oldmar was founded. In 1917, he started building his dream city of the future. And he wanted them curved around the bay. He was like a spoke of a wheel. So what he did is he built a 1,000-foot pier. He started that in 1917, and by early 1918 it was finished. A 1,000-foot pier into the bay. He thought, well, you know what? I need to have something to impress the people when I bring them here to sell them land for an investment. He built a casino. It came alive during Prohibition. They had illegal whiskey brought in from St. Petersburg during Prohibition. When they repealed Prohibition, Oldmar was dead. So REOs left. By 1922, he still owned land here, but he was gone.
That didn't work out, and he basically got fed up with it and ended up trading all the property for a hotel and a couple of apartment buildings, and took a loss of a little over $3 million on the deal.
And by 1929, the only reason why they didn't call it a dead city is because there was 2 or 3 lights that went on at night. I mean, it was totally gone. In 1924, there was a guy named Harry Prettyman that lived here in town, and he picked up where REOs left off to sell land. And one of his gimmicks was to put little tiny nuggets in some of the land out here, gold nuggets, and he'd say, we have gold here. Speed it up to 1990. We had a vision for this town. We had a vision for the city of Oldmar. And that vision was the same vision that REOs had started but neglected in 1921 when he left the city. And I say, REOs would be proud of this city if he came back today.
What Mr. Olds saw for this city was a city of industry and basically recreation. And that was 100 years ago. And what I like to say now is, based on his vision, that Oldmar is a city of history, a city of industry. Certainly nobody conceives industries and businesses like Nielsen coming here. The city has done a great job on developing parks. About 10, 12 years ago, they built a dirt bike track. And just last year, the USA BMX has approached the city to add space to that park to make it the second Olympic quality dirt bike training facility in the U.S. So I think a lot of that vision of REOs basically is being carried out by the vision of the city leaders over time.
We are innovators. We are a city that all other cities can follow, because this is the city that REOs could never dream about.